my name is Jen Stuart and this is my son,
Nash.
Most days you'll find me cooking, baking, making all kinds of meals for my family, or baking cookies, cupcakes, and treats for my small business called Corporate Cupcakes. This summer, both of us are excited to be a part of the Wolcott Library Summer Reading Program. Imagine your story in the kitchen. Today, we're going to kick off the program as we make our first recipe, which are, what are we making, Nash? Do you know what it's called?
Dinner.
Dinner. He thinks we're making dinner. No. Well, we could have breakfast for dinner, but we're going to make savory breakfast muffins with eggs, hash browns, and bacon. So here we go. All right. So we're getting ready to start cooking, but the first thing that we always do, and Nash already did it, what do we do before we start cooking?
Wash our hands.
We wash our hands, and we make sure that we have a parent or adult or a grandparent, some sort of adult supervisor working with you. All right, so the very, very first thing you want to do before we start any of the cooking is to preheat your oven to 450. So I'm going to go right over here, and I'm going to hit bake, 450, and start. We're going to let that preheat as we put together all of our ingredients. So today we're going to make a breakfast muffin that's not your typical muffin, right? What's in it, Nashie? What's going to be in our muffin?
Eggs!
Eggs and hash browns and bacon and cheese and spices. So the first part,
And salt!
and salt. The first part
And pepper!
involves potatoes. I like to use these refrigerated hash brown potatoes, but if you can't find them in the grocery store, you can also grab a bag of the frozen and just make sure that you use 20 ounces of the 30. So you need about 2/3 a bag of this, and make sure that they're defrosted. I lost my Nash. Where'd he go?
I'm getting a drink of water.
He's getting a drink of water. So the first thing you want to do is empty your hash browns into a nice big bowl, just like this.
Ooh.
Now she's got his water. All right, then we are going to add in
Cheese.
a cup of cheese. I'm gonna let you. Yep. You don't have to be exact. We're gonna use a cup of this at the beginning, and then we'll use the rest of it to mix in with the eggs. So you want to dump that in?
Yeah, by myself.
All right, by yourself. Dump that in. There goes the cheese, right?
Just a little bit
A
more.
little bit more on the edge. There we go. Then we're gonna mix in the paprika, salt, and pepper, which I already put together in this little bowl. He's gonna dump that in. I had it pre-measured to make it a little easier. I'm gonna dump that in, yep. Thank you. Up a little more. Then we're just gonna do like a dash
Can I?
of cayenne pepper. Just a little bit. Here we go, a little more. Do we like it spicy? Oh, there we go. Now put the top one. Nope. Oh, he wants to do more. Guess he likes it hot. There we go. Next, we're gonna mix all of this together. You wanna help me, bud?
Yeah.
You wanna stir it?
I can do it myself.
He thinks he can do it by himself. He is 4 years old and he is a super helper. All right, wanna make sure we get the cheese and the hash browns and all the spices mixed up really well. All right, okay, let mommy finish the rest, okay? All right, so that's our first step.
Ooh.
Okay, we are back. And what do we do next? We mix together hash browns, cheese, and spices. Next, this is the most important part of the process that you cannot forget, or you will not be able to get the savory breakfast muffins out of the pan. So get a container of vegetable spray, canola spray, and spray the pan. I'm going to start it and you can finish it. And I want you to be really generous with this. Spray, spray, spray. You really can't get too much because we don't want the muffins to stick to the pan. So I'm going to let Nashie do even a little bit more. Ready? Do a little bit more.
Okay.
See if he can do this. This is,
Okay.
I think, a first time for him. Can you spray? I'm going to hold it. Oh yeah, spray again. There we go. Lots of cooking spray, right? Okay, so we've got our greased pan ready to go with our hash brown and cheese.
Can I do it?
Yep, we're gonna make a little nest. Here, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spoon it in. He's gonna help me.
By myself.
Yep, we're gonna spoon.
I want to do it by myself.
He wants to do it by himself. Okay, go ahead.
I want to hold it by
Okay,
myself.
he wants to hold it by himself.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, good job. Here, let's move this all over, and he's gonna spoon them into the pan. Okay, and then I'm gonna press them down. Okay, gotta make them, you're gonna spoon them in, if you're little like Nash, you probably want your mom and dad or grandma and grandpa, aunt or uncle to help you quite a bit because it might take a long time. I'm gonna let him work on this for a little bit. After we get them all evenly distributed, let me show them, Nash. It's gonna be my turn, okay? I'm going to get them into the pans and then press them down, just like this. So, get them all evenly distributed, and then we'll go on to the next step. All right, we're back. Nash and I worked hard. Oh, and we hear our oven is preheated. That takes a while, so make sure you give yourself time to preheat the oven at 450. While that was going on, what do? We spooned in the hash browns and cheese and spices into our pan. Now we're gonna take our fingers and press down the ingredients so that they create little nests inside the pan, just like this, right, Nash? Yep. Once they're all pressed down, we have nice little hash brown nests. We're gonna put them into the oven, right in, and we're gonna set our timer for 20 minutes. And then, Nash, what are we gonna do next? Are we gonna read a book? We're gonna read this book, If You Give a Moose a Muffin. What happens when you give a moose a muffin? Do you know?
He eats it.
He eats it. Then what happens?
He gets crazy.
He gets crazy. Well, we'll have to find out. We'll check back with you in 20 minutes when we pull out the hash brown nest. Nashie and I are back. We read our book, didn't we? What book did we read?
If You Give a Moose a Muffin.
We read the book while the hash browns and cheese cooked in our little muffin pan. Now we are beating our eggs, right? Took 8 eggs, cracked them, and he has used a little whisk to beat them. We're gonna add in our cheese, add in the rest of our cheese. And then, don't want to waste any of that, yummy. And then we're gonna add in a couple tablespoons. I'm gonna grab my measuring spoon. I have a teaspoon, which is actually the equivalent of 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon. So I'm gonna do this 6 times. You wanna count for me, Nash?
Yeah.
Here we go. Wait, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. That's 1 tablespoon. And then we're gonna do another 1, or 4, 5, and 6. Makes 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. So add that to our egg mixture.
It looks so good.
It's so good. And then we're gonna take a break and stop that. Next, we're gonna add, what are we adding? What's this? What's your favorite? Bacon. My little trick. Oops, no, wait. Watch. We're going to cut the bacon. I'm gonna let you. Instead of chopping it with a knife, a little safer way is just take a pear. You wanna hold it?
Yeah.
Okay. You wanna cut them? You hold it. And I'm going to cut it. Okay, let go of it for a second.
Ooh.
Nope, we have to make it smaller pieces. Nash likes big pieces of bacon, apparently.
I'm trying.
Yep. Grab yourself a smaller pear. Oh, he's gonna eat a piece. Now that's yours. It's so good. Okay, go ahead and eat it. Go ahead and eat it. He's going to eat the bacon. He stole a piece of mine. I'm going to cut up 3 slices instead of 4 of my bacon. You guys can use 4, unless you eat a piece. Then it'll be 3. We're gonna mix this in, right? Mix it in with our eggs and our cheese. Add in a little bit of salt and pepper, right? A little salt. Take the lid off for me, okay? And then, oh, he's gonna try it. And we drop the lid. Oh yeah, good job. He's adding some pepper. It's a little tricky because it's a little stiff. We're gonna add in some more pepper. Okay, and we're gonna put that over here. Now Mommy's gonna do the rest of it, okay? We lost the lid. You wanna mix? Okay, he's gonna mix all that together a little bit more. Mix. Perfect, now let Mommy have it. We're gonna take the whisk out. We're gonna pour the mixture into a liquid measuring cup if you have one. If not, you can pour it in from the bowl, but it makes it a little bit easier to pour if you have a liquid measuring cup. Then I'm gonna take a fork, press down our little cheese and hash brown nest a little bit more. Make sure there's room for the egg, cheese, and bacon. Make sure to go on top. Right, Nash? What's your favorite part? What's your favorite ingredient?
I liked the bacon.
He likes the bacon. He likes the bacon quite a bit. All right, Nash and I poured the egg, bacon, and cheese mixture on top of the hash browns, and we're getting ready to throw these into the oven at 350 for 15 minutes. Let's see, hey Nashie, let's put this into the oven, okay? Oh, he's being crazy. What you get when you cook with a 4-year-old? What are we gonna do now?
I got the.
You dropped it? Show them. What are we gonna do? Let me help you.
You can just do it again.
Let's see. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do now?
Read another.
Show them. What are we gonna do now?
Read another book.
Show them the book. We're gonna read another book. We'll catch you back in 15 minutes. Nashi, guess what? They're done.
Yeah.
Are you ready to try one? We baked these in the oven for another 15 to 20 minutes. It took a little bit longer today. It took about 20, so make sure you watch it and just you can tell when they're done when the egg is fully cooked on the top. So grab yourself a knife and just move it around each muffin cup to loosen it. If you spray the pan really well, they'll come out pretty easily. So we're gonna do that to all of the egg muffins, and then we're gonna top them with a little bit of dried parsley. You wanna do that? Now she's gonna put some dried parsley on top. I'm gonna do a little more salt and pepper, just a little bit on top of everything. Now she's gonna add my parsley. Makes it a little pretty. You don't have to have the parsley. You can also have chives, or you can just leave it without anything. Not everybody likes the green garnish. We'll do a little bit of this on top, or a lot. What do you think, bud? Just a little bit on each? A little bit of pepper. It's kind of fun. It's like a pepper, salt, and garnish party, right? Okay, you done? That looks good to me. Then, we'll take our knife, pop it out, and I'm gonna show you, oh, looks like he wants to get the salt. Back up, buddy. We are gonna pop these out of the muffin tin, and we're gonna sit back down because we're done with the salt and pepper. Can you sit back down for me so we can taste it? Last time I made these, we ate 6 for breakfast that day, then I saved the rest in the refrigerator until the next day. And I kind of felt like a breakfast burrito, so I took a tortilla, put the little breakfast savory muffin on top, and then smushed it down. After I reheated it, I threw it in the microwave for like 30 seconds. And then tossed it into my tortilla, and I had a breakfast burrito. You can add salsa, sour cream, and you're ready to go. Do you want to try it? Yeah, let's see how it tastes. What do you think? Did you get any of the good stuff? Let's cut it in half. I think you just got tortilla. What's your favorite part of this? Ooh, see? Right there. What do you think? What's your favorite part? Can you tell me? The cheese is your favorite part? Here, take a bite. Then tell me.
It was good.
It was good? We'll take another bite because before you just had some tortilla. It's really good. I hope you guys had fun cooking with us. So make sure you're reading and cooking and imagining your story in the kitchen. See you next week.